guys are going to be seeing a full day of eating. I'm also going to throw in some clips of my workout that I did yesterday. I'm actually about to head out and do my workout again today, but I wanted to pop in and do this for the video. So if you guys are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla Lashae, and I've been on my fitness journey consistently and seriously since, was it 2019? Corona has me so confused. I think it was it 2018? Miss Rona has really had me out here focused on my fitness goals and my fitness journey. So towards the beginning of January, like 2020, the start of this year, is when I really started to zone in and set specific goals, not just, oh, I want to lose weight, because that's very broad. Like, what are you going to do to lose the weight, right? So I decided that I wanted to start a journey of building muscle on my body, having a very lean, defined, toned physique. And I'm not out here trying to be a bodybuilder. I just want to do this for myself because personally I feel good when I work out. It lifts my mood, it helps me de-stress, it grounds my energy, and in turn I get awesome results. So I'm focused on building a booty, toning my legs, getting abs. Project Abs is in full effect, you guys. We're not perfect, but we are getting there. So I want to kind of throw up a little before and then a current like progress update in the same bikini. And that bikini is a very like love-hate relationship. It's very hard for me to show the beginning photo because when I took that, I was at a very sad place in my life and I didn't even know I looked as bad as I did. Like, it wasn't like I was huge or had all this fat, but there was no definition. When I'm talking, I had no butt. SpongeBob SquarePants had nothing on me. I was literally a box. I had like no curves, no waist, no hips, saggy everything, no definition. It was just a mess. So when I look at that before picture, I don't recognize that person compared to where I am today, and all that work, the time, the dedication that I've put into my workouts and my eating habits and cutting out the dairy. You know, it's worth it because we're still on this journey and it's not something that happens overnight. You can't just go to the gym one day and then expect instant results the next day. It has to be total lifestyle changes. If you look at this as a diet and you look at what I eat in a day as a diet, it's not going to be sustainable for you. I say this to say that it is a work in progress and everybody has to start somewhere, and you saw my before and you see where I'm at right now. So we're about in the middle of our journey, I would say, and so far so good. I've been able to kind of do a lot of trial and error during my own journey and find what I like. I love my workout style. It definitely works best for me. It's so fun. It's super effective, as you can tell by the results, and it's attainable. It's not something insane and like dreadful, you know, because that's not something that you want on your journey. You want to make it fun and something that you look forward to doing each day. If you're out here trying to build, you know, lean muscle without trying to gain excess fat, you know, you need to up your calories. So I'm eating way more calories than I ever did before on my journey because my goals are to gain lean muscle. So I'm going to tell you right now, don't look at my numbers and think that you need to eat what I'm eating because we're all very different. I've mentioned this before, but currently I am eating 2,150 calories each day, and that basically helps me gain muscle and get in my calories alongside my workouts and everything like that, because when you work out, you're burning a lot of calories. I personally prefer to track my food. Just as an update, if you guys are new here, I believe in tracking so much, especially if you're working out consistently. It's important to know how much you're eating and what you're eating. Are you eating enough protein? Are you eating enough carbs? Are you getting enough healthy fats, okay? And of course, are you eating enough calories? Because I was under eating before I started tracking, and it's kind of hard for me to eat as much food as I need to in a single day just because my appetite isn't always there. So I just wanted to point that out, that tracking is super beneficial, especially if you're out here trying to achieve those goals. You need to know what's going on with your body. The next thing is recovery. When you're working out, you're tearing your muscles, especially when you're lifting weights and you're doing resistance training. So it's important for you to build those muscles, aka feed your body with protein before workouts, after workouts. Personally, I do fasted workouts and that really helps me with fat loss, I feel like. and I just can't work out with food in my belly, so you guys will see this in the video today. I've been taking these little sleep gummies at nighttime, not every single night because I do not need to become dependent on melatonin, but you need to sleep. You need to regulate your sleeping schedule in order for your body to properly rest and recover and not feel so sore and achy the next day when you go and do another workout, especially if you're like me and you do workouts back to back to back. Sleep is crucial, especially for fat loss. So this really helped me get onto a regular sleep schedule where I'm waking up at 6 o'clock every day. I'm such a grandma these days, and my butt is in bed. I would say by 11 I'm out like a light. Like, don't call me, don't text me, I'm not gonna answer the phone. So if you need help with muscle recovery, maybe you stress out a lot, you get a little anxious at nighttime and it's affecting your sleep, this is something I highly recommend you try. Maybe take half a dose if you want, but I just take 2 gummies and I'm literally out in like 30 minutes. It's the best, and I have the best dreams, and you're not tossing and turning. It's quality sleep, right? And that's what you want. You want to be in that deep sleep, and that's when you have the best results, I personally feel. And then the next thing I want to mention, if you're out here trying to build lean muscle without gaining fat, is to pay attention to your workouts that you're doing. Everyone's bodies kind of, you know, respond differently, so do what you know works for you, or try something different if what you're doing now isn't working for you. So for me, my body responds very well when I combine cardio with resistance training and then like lifting weights and strength training. Switch it up so you're not doing the same things all the time. This way you won't be in a plateau, because if you're doing the same things every single day, your body will start to become used to it, and then you're not going to really see any changes or progress towards those goals that you have. So definitely pay attention to your workouts, but most importantly, it's what you're eating in the kitchen as well, what foods you're preparing for yourself. Stop eating out, stop drinking the soda, stop eating the heavy sweet like ice creams, cakes, desserts, brownies, candies, like all that has got to go. The processed foods have got to go. Personally, dairy ain't it, sis. Cut that out if you can. I know it's harder for some people, but I went cold turkey and I did that in 2016, and here we are today, still thriving. So those are just my tips that I have for you guys and what I've done that has worked for me. And as you could tell in my before and current picture, I'm not going to say after because we're still on this journey, but you could see a huge difference in where I was able to kind of reconstruct my body and build that muscle where I wanted to, and I targeted specific areas. So I targeted my butt, targeted my waist. My waist is like insane these days. Like, okay, let me just say this. I took an Instagram and I was looking at my waist like, is that what I really look like? I'll throw it up here if I can. It was a boomerang. My waist is so defined. Where I started at, SpongeBob SquarePants, to today, it speaks for itself. If you're looking for a guide, I would say, because that's what I've created, is my 30-day shred. If you need to start somewhere, that's a great place. Very beginner friendly, very easy to follow, and it just has my workouts that I've done to get to where I am, workouts that I still continue to do, and it has my structured like breakdown of my workouts. When do I get my cardio in? When do I do my strength training? When do I train abs versus legs, whatever. So that guide is geared towards building a booty and then snatching your waist. It's also fantastic for fat loss. So definitely check that out. It's solely based on my own experience. And then I also have another guide that is solely based in the kitchen. So meal prepping, foods that I eat, 20+ recipes. It is dairy free, but if you want to eat dairy, I don't recommend it, but you can throw it in there if you want to. You know, it's very customizable. Again, it's just a little guide to steer you in the right direction on this journey that hopefully you guys are on too. You know, we're all in this together at some point in time. So when you want to start that journey, when you are personally ready to start it, it's there for you guys to check out. Put the links down below. I'll also link below some of my favorite supplements that I use and vitamins. I take a ton of vitamins. I'll link the things that I use in the gym, you know, my essentials in the description box below. So with that being said, let's get into what I eat in a day to build lean muscle and not gain fat, because that's important. You want to do a lean bulk. That's what I'm doing right now, and it's hard, but it'll be worth it. So let's get into it. This is my go-to. So I'm here to show you guys I'm making my first meal of the day, post-workout. It's 2:28, and this is the star of the show, Dave's Killer Plain Bagels. These are packed with plant-based protein, so all of my dolls that are dairy-free, definitely try these out. So 11 grams of protein per bagel, which I personally love. Trying to get in more protein these days, so if I'm gonna have carbs, might as well get a good amount of protein in there as well. So I'm gonna try doing a BLT bagel, which I've never done before. So I'm gonna get my produce together. I love iceberg. It's a nice little bit of a crunch. And that's the bacon. And here we have the star of the show. I just toasted it. This is about to hit. I'll give you guys the macros after I assemble this thing. I just gotta put everything into the lettuce. I'm gonna plop it on, although it comes way over the bagel. It's fine. Boom. I just rock with bacon so hard. I'm gonna have this with a pickle on this side. I really want something vinegary. Why not? Oh my god, she is so beautiful. This meal has 19 grams of protein. I'm gonna have this, and then I'm sure I'll be back soon after to show you what I'll be having after this. Oh my god, how is it already 5 o'clock? All right, my next meal coming at you guys, 5 p.m. I think it's just natural for me to get in the bulk of my calories towards the end of my day. It just works out that way, because I like to fast in the morning and do a workout. So I'm gonna go in and feed my body with protein. So I'm gonna be doing a fruit-based smoothie. I buy these huge things of frozen fruit. This one's tropical from Target. Might be a little freezer burned. It's been in my freezer for a little bit now, but I think this is like $10 from Target. Such a good bang for your buck. I know that frozen fruit can be kind of expensive, so highly recommend you guys snatch that. I'm also going to be going in with this organic coconut milk from So Delicious. You guys know I'm dairy free, so I like to try different, you know, non-dairy beverages. 45 calories. I would prefer a sweetened version, but I've never done coconut milk before. I usually go for almond milk, as you guys know, but I really wanted to try something a little bit different and switch it up from my normal protein shakes. So I have my NutriBullet here. I'm gonna be measuring out 140 grams of the fruit because I can be a little more high in carb. So things like this I will track. I'm gonna do strawberry milk today. It is on my Amazon page. I literally reach for this protein. I have it in literally every flavor aside from, what do they have? Besides the vanilla and the caramel, I don't own, but I literally have 7 tubs of Blessed protein. So I can tell you that this is where I spend all my money. I do not have sponsor with them. So I have the birthday cake, chocolate coconut. I have 3 tubs of s'mores back here, and then I also have another strawberry milk for backup. So when I tell you that I love something, I buy it in every variation possible. This is my supplement, and I really only supplement a few things, which is protein powder as well as pre-workout. And if I really need to recover and I'm feeling like I need a little assistance there, if I'm doing so many workouts back to back, BCAAs I'll take. And I also have a fat burner as well, which you can find all of these up on my Amazon page. I'll also put links down below for you guys, but that's just a little overview of what I take supplement wise when it comes down to building lean muscle. I've got the coconut milk and the fruit. All right, I'm about to pop in my protein right now. Again, 0 at the scale, put it back into grams, and I don't know, I might do a scoop and a half of this just because I really want to hit my protein today. 29. 41 gram, 42. And then I'll just add this as my next meal. So it's 31 grams of protein just in the powder. And this is plant-based, dairy-free. So love that. I definitely prefer almond milk, I think. I don't know. Comment down below, coconut or almond. It's dinner time. Lucky for me, I do not have to cook because I did some meal prep. So thank God for that. Pork chop, so I just broiled it. I've got some rice and some veggies in here. Tonight I'm doing green beans, which I've been craving. So super excited about this. I have a meal prep guide if you guys are interested in a structured meal prep, if you've never done it before and you want to know how to eat good foods, you know, great calories, not empty calories. I also don't really care what time at night that I eat or stop eating because I'm going to be eating the same amount of calories every day anyway, as long as I get them in. I don't care what time of day it is, you know, but that's just me. And this is 26 grams of protein. And boom, it's done, you guys. It's gonna be probably my last meal of the day unless I get hungry. I might make more rice. I'm not even gonna be fronting, so if I do, I'll let you know. So good. I'm gonna have a protein bar, 9 grams of protein. I have a little bit of a sweet tooth and these are so good. I freaking love this flavor. So I'm gonna have this and then I'm going to bed.